பார்த்தீங்களா?
Okay, good morning. So in this semester, I will be handling this paper, Total Quality Management and Reliability. The course code is MW 1015. So that is a course code. So Total Quality Management and Reliability. So in today's class, I will just give some introduction. So first thing is I have uploaded some 2 textbooks. So they are actually the best books. So the second book is the actually Bible of TQM. Westerfield actually, that is the Bible. Normally any university, normally that Dale Westerfield will be the main textbook, but for your syllabus actually this is the book, Oakland book. So this Test and Total Quality Management and Operational Excellence by James Oakland. So that is a textbook. So both the textbooks in full version, all the pages are available. Luckily, so one day just I was trying to download, all the pages are available. So these 2 textbooks will cover the first 5 modules, that is module 1 to module 5, and module 6 and module 7 reliability I will tell, because I have one textbook reliability by Srinath, the textbook, but unfortunately only hard copy is available. Of course, we will some of the portions I made PDFs, because this is the 4th time I am taking this subject. So I have some PDFs because reliability, many problems are there. So we have to solve some problems. So that is only in the 6th module. Maybe after Cat 1 we will be going for reliability. So luckily 2 textbooks are available. So briefly we will see the syllabus, and we will try to understand what is quality, and something about quality we will discuss today. Definition of quality, we will try to define quality in this class. So just you see the thing, I have given some 2 questions I have raised, 2 queries I have raised them. So you try to. So this is the first one. So just before the last 15 minutes, we'll have a discussion. So I have a mobile phone which is made by Oppo. The price is around 10K, and it is performing its function. So what I am doing, the primary function of a mobile phone is to communicate. It's to communicate. It is performing its function. Is it a quality product? I am asking this. And some of the students will tell yes, and some of the students will tell no, because it's only 10,000 product, and I know very well you will be having much expensive mobile phones. Please tell the reason why you are telling yes, why you are telling no. So that is number 1. And number 2 is there are 2 cricketers. So batsman A, who is having a score average of 51.4, and the standard deviation is 7.9, and the highest score is 258. And the batsman B, the score is 50.5, and the standard deviation is 3.5. The highest score is 275, and both of them have played 75 matches. Who is a quality? Because we are trying to understand what is quality, and why you must tell, batsman A or batsman B. So just you can, in the chat box, you please give. Last 20 minutes we will just go through, and we will try to especially the second question, why it was asked. So because it's very important to understand quality from the deviation point of view also, because there is one model called statistical process quality control, where we are going to discuss in detail about average and deviation. So many times people will think about average only, because deviation also comes into picture. So all these things, last 20 minutes we will have a discussion. Only thing is, you please chat box, you give your views, so that we can have a discussion. Okay. So these are some, but one thing we are, as far as TQM is concerned, there are three important people who have contributed for this TQM, Total Quality Management. One is Deming, so it's very, very important. He is a Japanese person. Deming is one person. The second person is Juran, and the third by is Crosby. So these three people, their contribution was very outstanding. So they made their contributions 50 years ago. Still, we have that in the syllabus. So now you know the importance. So these three people, Juran, Deming, and Crosby, because we have in the syllabus. So they are in this week probably Deming's 14 principles we will be discussing. So these three people. So Juran as the definition of quality. Juran, what is it? Fitness for use. Suppose if I am having a toothbrush, it is fit for use. It is a quality product. Fit for use. So that is a definition, because he gave the definition so long. It gave its own definitions. So now there are some other definitions. The totality of characteristics of an entity that bear on its ability to satisfy the stated and implied needs. So this is an ISO, one more ISO definition, which is very crucial, which definition I like very much. I will show as we go on. Ability of a set of inherent characteristics of a product, system, or process to fulfill the requirements of customer and other. So whenever, here there are two types, quality, product quality and service quality. So both of them are important, because nowadays service is becoming very important. Service is becoming very important. There are many where service quality is always being challenged, because product quality, we know product quality, there are ISO requirements, and many times you are very easily, because it's easily understandable. Whenever product, we can say whether the product is of high quality or of low quality. But when it comes to service, no, because there are some indirect thing. For example, if you go to a restaurant, people very easily, restaurant, taste is going to be quality, but there are other things. What is the ambience? Because these are all called dimensions of quality. As we go on, we are going to see the various dimensions of quality. So when you go, whenever some service is being provided, no, ambience is going to be very important. So when you go to restaurant, now assuming there are some 3 restaurants, all of them taste is good, but ambience. So what is going to be the ambience? Whether they are providing music. So these are all going to be quality dimensions. So that is the first thing we are going to discuss. Now we will take an example. For example, there is a shoe. Aesthetics is very good. I'm giving a very crude just for you to understand, for understanding the dimensions of quality. I am telling there is a shoe, the aesthetics is very good, the cost is reasonable, and you are buying it, and after 6 months, it goes off. And there is another shoe, aesthetics is not that good, price is same, but I can use it for two years. Now the perception of the customer comes into the picture. So in my case, my requirement is cost is not a problem. And many times, when you want to value the cost is not a problem. For me, durability is very important, because I want to buy a shoe. For me, in my case, personally, I feel durability, and we can use the word reliability also. So for me, durability is going to be very important. So if the shoe, it is going to last for 2 years, I can make a compromise on aesthetics. So no problem. Even if somebody says it is not fashionable, for me, no problem. So durability is going to be, so this is one important dimension, because many times, durability plays a very vital role, because we know the refrigerator, so this is the problem, because today I'm working from home, because I'm working, they have given me five days vacation. So if it is university, if I'm working from university, this type of problem will not be there. And many times, even this TQM, of course, next week I have to go to college. So these 3 hours, this problem will be there. Mixed noise is going to come. Because these are all disadvantages when you are working from home. Okay. Now coming back, so durability, because I buy a refrigerator, for me, no, all Kelvinator, all perfect competition. There is perfect. All the products of equal quality. Anything washing machine. Price for me no problem. For me no price instead of refrigerator 25,000. If it is 30,000, but it just stick to 1 minute. So for me no, at least the refrigerator should work for 15 years, at least 15 years. But there are other issues also. As we go on, I'll tell. Because when I went to purchase a refrigerator, the salesman gave me two options. One refrigerator is 25,000, and they give electrical rating. They are giving electrical rating, no? The electricity requirements that we will see in quality function development. In the second unit, there is something QFD where we'll discuss. So the salesman said, one refrigerator is 25,000. The rating, the 3-star rating, energy rating, that means it will consume less. Energy rating is high, 5-star rating they are given. The energy rating is high means it will consume less electricity. So it is a 5-star rating. The next refrigerator is 18,000 rupees. So first one is 25,000, second one is 18,000 rupees. And the rating is only 3. That means it is consumed more electricity. So these type of things, customer require, these type of things also will come. But as of now, crudely, first class we will see, I want the refrigerator to be durable and less costly means I will go for the 18,000 refrigerator. So these are various factors, various quality dimensions. So which we will be discussing in this week. Where are the various quality? Of course, performance is very important. Any product, no, if it is not performing means it is not a quality product. It should perform its function. It should perform its function. It should be durable. It should be durable. Of course, it should be less costly. Because why I should pay for more money? Somebody's same quality should be good, and the price should be less. And always please understand, as we go on, we will learn the quality product need not be expensive. Because once you make a quality product with mass production, the price will come down. I'm not using cost. I should not use the word cost. There is a difference between price and cost. Because when it comes to TQM, no, engineering, you can use the word price and cost interchangeably. But when it comes to TQM, no, there is a difference between price and cost. So cost means whatever expenditure income making the product. So that is cost. You add profit. Then only price will come. So there is a difference between price and cost. And the next thing is, now you know very well, nobody, if you are going to buy a mobile phone, the main primary function of a mobile phone is communication. Now that is no longer valid. So because customer requirements are come in a different way. Now you know very well, features are very important. Secondary features are very important. Even car also, if you take an automobile, no, the primary function of a car is to transport people from one place to another. Every car will do that. But you know very well, when you purchase a car, no, first thing you will ask about mileage, and features are very important nowadays, no, because nowadays car is not a luxury. Because I don't have a car, but I don't have a car. Nowadays, almost middle class people, they are having a car. No longer refrigerator, because 30 years back, no, refrigerator is a luxury. I think you can ask your parents. It was a luxury. So now car, refrigerator, smartphone, these are all not luxuries. They have become essential. So you know very well, the car is every car will transport from one place to another. But features are, so this dimension is also very, very important. Many products, no, color TV. Now you know color TV, okay, TV, it should show, color should be good, everything. But whatever features, nowadays we are worried about the features, speaker and other things. So secondary features are very important. Sometimes, no, primary function and secondary features they play a vital role, especially when you have electronic products like mobile phone or color television or automobile, all these things. So now, just I will go in the textbook. There is a definition, ISO definition, because in this textbook, So there are some different definitions. So Deming has told, because these three people are very important. Quality should be aimed at the needs of customers. So that is the present and future. So that is this Deming, as now the person is no more. This he told some, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 years ago. I think this Deming's 14th principle was formulated in the year 1954 or something like that. So some 70 years ago, he said it should be aimed at the needs of consumer, present and the future. So concept for me, the shoe should be durable. So when you are starting a business and when you are working as a manager, you should see all the needs of the customers. So customer will expect durability. Customer, in case of mobile phone, he will expect secondary features. Primary features is secondary. Primary function is secondary. When you take an automobile, the car, the secondary features are going to be very important. Electronic products. Suppose I am purchasing a electrical bulb. Reliability is very important, because electronic products reliability is a problem. Many times now you might have seen, you first time you fix the bulb, you are switching on, immediately the bulb will not glow, or within 1 second it will. So reliability, electronic products, no reliability. So these are all dimensions of quality going to be very important. When it comes to service quality, it becomes very important. Whatever you promise. So for example, last 10 days back, I went for filing my income tax returns, because we can do in many cases we can do, because you need not be a great accountant to do that, because everything is available, data is available with the income tax department. Because anywhere I usually go to a person. So for me now the problem is, I will give because VAT management will give that form 16. I will give the form 16, and I have to sit with them, because I know some basic rules I know, because sometimes some tax will be deducted. My tax percentage, because you know very well, somebody is earning about 5 lakhs, they have to pay 10% tax. If it is more than 10 lakhs, it has to be 30%. So we have to do some adjustments. So I know some basics. So when I go there, I am ready to spend 1 hour, because it's very important. Because if I make a mistake, if I'm not filing the tax, I will be summoned. Income tax department will be summoned, because January 31st is the last date. If I'm not filing my tax returns, immediately next week, my mobile phone, they will send a summons. I have to go to the IT office. So I am ready to spend 1 hour. So what the thing is, they promise, because once 3-4 years I have been doing income tax, so they promise problem will not come. So they will do all the work, they file it, mail will come immediately. Your return, income tax returns are filed, it is being processed, and after 1 week everything is fine. That mail will come. So that is the promise they give. So whenever service quality, you have to make a promise, and that promise should be kept. So that is very important. So you say, for example, in the restaurant, they are claiming. So that is very service. They say within 10 minutes, we will give the whatever dosa or idli. So if you are not going to give by 10 minutes, so then that promise is not being kept. So when it comes to service quality, you will no longer, taste is okay. Every hotel, taste is the primary thing. Basically, taste should be there. But you are promising something that should be kept. So otherwise, it is not going to be. So whatever you service, when it comes to service, whatever promise you are making, that should be kept. Even nowadays, in the bank, you see, you can get the DD within, they say even Indian Bank, our VAT Indian Bank, you go there, they make a claim. Within 15 minutes, DD will be given. And you know about VAT Indian Bank. Definitely, they will not give it 15 minutes. They will not give it in 15 minutes. So that means that is a case of poor quality. So you they will give a DD. That is there. But that is not quality, because when it comes to service, you make a promise, and that promise to be kept. And why this quality word has become very important? Because 30 years back now, every product, only to my knowledge, no, only Colgate paste was there. Because my age is 54. All these years, I have been using only Colgate paste. It's a multinational company, but still, it has worked. All these, in those days, no, we had only 2 or 3 brands. I think Promise was there. Promise, there is something called one thing, I don't know, UB. So now, why this quality word has become very important, no? Because there is competition. You know, there are hundreds of toothpaste manufacturers. Everywhere. Television, you'll be very surprised. 100 brands of television is available. Mobile phone, you know very well. So many. So there is very tough competition. There is very tough competition. So whenever you make purchase, there are 3 important factors. When you are making a purchase, normally you will have 3 important factors. So one is price. I'm not using the word cost, because TChem you must know, because you are all engineers, you use the word interchangeably. Please, I'm telling you, when you go to industry, be very careful. You should not use the word cost. Cost is different from price. So the price of the price is going to be, so the price. So whenever you are going to buy, whenever you are making a purchase decision, always price will come first. Because we know normally a pen means it should be 10 rupees, even if it's a quality pen, 20 rupees. Parker pen also 75 rupees. So we know. So there is price. There is going to be price. You are making a very good product, very excellent, all the features. You are going to say your pen is going to cost 250 rupees. Nobody will buy. So that, because TQM, now we are seeing from the manager or startup point of view. Price is going to be very important, because for everything now, for shoe, for example, shoe is 3,000 rupees or 4,000, 5,000 rupees. But if you said 15,000 rupees now, suppose maybe you will have some features. But price is a very important purchasing decision. Second is quality, because we see quality. That's what from the customer point of view. And the third one is delivery. Many times, no, okay, shoe is available, or shelf life is available. There are many products, no, you make order, because that is the problem with the tailor. So when you go to a tailor, no, because nowadays you are buying ready-made. So when our generation, no, we have a tailor. So normally tailor, no, their scheduling, because they are one man, they are all sole proprietors. So their scheduling will be so mixed up, no. So they will not give it in time. They will not give it. So delivery is going to be very important, because I suppose if I am going to purchase, I have given my cloth for stitching to a tailor for Deepavali. Suppose if he is going to give after Deepavali, fine. But that is not quality. That's not quality. So delivery, and because industrial products, no, delivery is very, very important. Delivery is going to be. So these 3, when you make a purchase decision, these 3 points are very important. Price is going to be very important. Second one is quality. That's what we are, this total quality management. But of course, delivering in time is going to be very important. Now, next one, Figman has given one thing. The total composite product and service characteristics of marketing, engineering, manufacture, and maintenance through which. So this you must understand. So when you want to make a quality product, marketing person, engineering, manufacture, and maintenance, all are very important, through which the product and service in use will meet the expectations. So customer expectation, customer satisfaction, customer delight, customer delight. So these are all going to be expectation. So nowadays there is no question of expectation. Customers should be delighted, not even satisfied. 10 years back they said customers should be satisfied. Now customers should be delighted, because competition. Suppose you are not giving, if you are only satisfying the customer, the other person will delay the customer. So that is competition. You start a startup, no, you will understand. You have a restaurant, you are satisfying the customer. Your competitor is delighting the customer. Now you will understand. So we have to delight the customer. Crosby said, conformance to requirements. This is 80s. But this is the best definition. Degree to which a set of inherent characteristics fulfill the requirements. So ISO, that's quality. ISO, fifth model, we are going to study about ISO. So degree to which a set of inherent characteristics fulfill the requirements. So there will be some inherent characteristics of every product. So for example, mobile phone, you can keep on talking about mobile phone. Television, if you say, the primary function is picture tube should be good, all these things are fine. But when it comes, no, there are so many inherent, so that should fulfill the requirements. So your product, whatever degree to which it is satisfying the requirements. So that is a definition. So now another 2 or 3 minutes we will discuss, and then we will go for that discussion. So this is our syllabus. So, pardon me?
So this fifth module definition looks more as to the quality will be higher the more number of features that it have, but actually is it not reliability that comes into play when we talk about quality?
Yes. It depends. It depends upon the product. It depends upon, for example, electronic product. For electronic product, because all the dimensions will not be, as we go on. No, we are going to see examination. Quality dimension is a very important question. I will some 12 definite service quality. There are only five dimensions. When it comes to product quality, there are some durability or reliability, primary function. It depends upon sometimes depends upon the products, depends upon the product. For example, if it's a low cost item, for example, the dust bag, where cost only is, if the car, it should be cheaper. It should be cheaper. That's all. Other, we are going to throw it, no? For low cost items, no? Sometimes reliability is also, there the question of reliability will not come. Sometimes, no, use and throw. Sometimes, no, that for low cost items, no, reliability is secondary actually. Sometimes reliability is secondary. But when it is expensive, means reliability is very important. For example, mobile phone, you are investing 40,000 rupees. It should be definitely reliability is very important. But of course, features are, because you know very well, somebody you know very well, if it is something is expensive, means the reliability, they will give warranty also. That also we are going to discuss as we go on. No, they will give warranty when it is so the mobile phone, they will give 2-year warranty. So so when it is expensive, when the product is very expensive, reliability dimension is quality. Reliability is very important, and other things also will come into picture, because when cost is more, secondary features are also very important. Secondary features also very important. Maybe the primary function is not very important, because it will do the primary function. Mobile phone, communication will be there. But as you asked, when you have a lower end product, for example, toothbrush. For example, if you take a toothbrush, now so marketing they are doing, angle is there, all these things. Toothbrush, but toothbrush is around 25 rupees or 40 rupees. So reliable, I don't want it to be very reliable. The question of reliability, I can throw it up after 1 month. 25 rupees I buy, 1 month I can spend 25 rupees. So reliability and durability, nothing comes into picture. Because it is made out of plastic, because reliability depends upon material. Because here it is not going to break, unless otherwise you are using the same toothbrush for 2 years, germs will come and other problem will come. So there are some, when it comes to low cost items, low priced items, reliability is secondary. So we cannot say reliability alone is important. All the quality dimensions, that is what the requirements, entirety we have to see. Holistically, we have to take a view. When it comes to quality, but many times durability is very important. Durability is also very important, as you said. But you cannot say something is a durable product, it's a quality. That definition is no longer, because you buy a mobile phone, which will Nokia mobile phone will come for 3 years, 4 years. You can charge, keep on every day. You charge, you use it for 10 hours. Nokia phone will come for 3-4 years. It is durable. Will you say it is a quality product? So all the dimensions we have to put together, all the requirements, and our customer comes in. So when you make, as a startup, when you make a product, all these things, so we have to degree to which how we are fulfilling. We cannot say reliability is very important or primary functions, all put together. What degree? Because everything you do, it will be very expensive. So everything, if you make a car with all the features, the cost will be around 1 crore. Because high-end cars are available. We can have all the features. That is other factor. If all the requirements are met, it's possible. Now technology is there. It's possible, but it will be very expensive. You will not be able to market your product. That is going to be a problem. So now
you can say quality and economy are inverses of each other.
Quality and no. That we cannot say, because you cannot say the product is expensive, that means it's quality. That is not correct. That is not correct. If something is expensive, but because normally we think like that. We think like that. If somebody is expensive, some product is expensive, and you say it's a quality product. That is for marketing purpose. That is for marketing purpose. Actually, no. If you are making a quality product, when you do a startup, now you will understand. When you are doing a startup, if you make the product, if you are making less defective product, listen to me carefully. When you are making less defective products, if you make defective products, customer will reject. So customer will reject, and your profit will come down. So when you make quality products, you can give it at lesser cost. You will be very surprised. You will be very surprised because when you do business, then only because I'll put it in this way. Suppose if you are having a restaurant, every day you are making some 100 dosas, and service quality you are telling, if you are not happy with the dosa, you can return the dosa. So nowadays every hotel is telling like this. All top hotels, because they are charging 80 rupees. They have to do that. So 80 rupees. I will tell you, there is some secret. I will tell you. Even our canteen also they are doing that. So you give the dosa. If you reject, ideally, that will go as waste. So your profit will come down. So you are forced to give quality dosas. That means your material, always your raw material should be good. The cook should be good. All procedure, because all salt mixing, all these things if you do, and if you are able to sell all the 100 dosas, for example, every day you are making 100 dosas, if you are able to sell all the 100 dosas, 80 rupees, you know very well, what is going to be the, 80 rupees, somebody is spending, the flour cost, oil cost, everything will be 10 rupees or 15 rupees. Maybe the salary of the master, everything, it will be 25 rupees. So you can make a profit of 80 minus 25. Suppose 20 dosas were rejected. That means you have to throw it out. That means your profit comes down. So if you make a quality product, you can deliver at lesser, you can give it as lesser cost, because competition is there. You can give it as lesser cost. So all these things. But the secret is, many hotels, even our canteen, when we say last week, we said fried rice was not good. So they said, okay, give it. They have taken it back, and we have given thing. But they will give it to the next person. That is a problem here, restaurant. But anyway, they are losing the goodwill. Suppose if they are giving the product to the next person, So if you are defect free, that's what Six Sigma we are going to. If you are from the management point of view, your defect should be less. So that means the cost can be lesser. So there is no hard and fast rule. Something is expensive. Economy and quality. I think Avito asked this question. Economy and quality has got some relevance, but you cannot say if cost is less means quality is poor. That is not. In fact, high quality can be given at lesser cost. So that is the idea. That is a higher quality can be, even if you are, for example, if you are using CNC machine, your number of products you can, mass production you can do, you can give it as lesser cost. You know very well. Anyway, next Monday class, so next Monday this problem will not be there, because I will be taking class from university. So this cost, actually we can give high quality product at lesser cost. There is no hard and fast rule. But features, if you are providing features, for example, if a restaurant they are giving music, well furnished means they will charge more. You should be ready for. You should accept taste and other things, because they are provided. Because nothing comes free. Their interior decoration is very good. You have to pay more for that. You have to pay more for that. That VIT, we are giving so much facilities. So our fees is more, because of course this 19 BME students, you are unlucky. You are not able to use that facility. I think you came to the campus only for 8 months, but you are lucky. 20 BME batches, they have never seen the campus. 24-20 they are going to see the campus. So these type of, so you have to pay extra for that. So just bear with me, and quickly we have to discuss about that 2 points. Okay. Okay, now, okay, that is okay. We will see now, only 10 minutes is available. We will quickly see some of the, B is better, though his average is lesser. I think Nihar says B is better, although his average is less, but he has not told the reason. The average is less. So the average is close enough, because that is why I have given a, because average is close enough. And please understand when it comes, because I am watching a cricket match, I don't know about the player, I don't know, because his statistics is coming. How do I ensure, because the team is not known to me, for example, the team is not known to me, highest score is not a very important quality parameter, because every time you cannot, the 258, 275, very rarely is. So 1 minute to me. So when you compare this, because why I am taking this example, no? This example, even in industry, for our mechanical industrial example, this is very important, because the deviation, you see the second batsman, the deviation batsman B, the deviation is very less, 3.5, the other person is 7.9. So you know what is standard deviation? I'm not, because statistics you studied. Because next time, no, we are framing the syllabus for TQM. We are going to include statistics as a prerequisite for this subject. So you know very well what is standard deviation. So deviation should be less, even though the average is close enough. Because I have given an example where the average is close enough. The average is close enough. The deviation is so much difference is there. So much difference is there. So deviation should be less. That means, listen to me very carefully, variation should be less. So for example, we will take an industrial mechanical product. For example, IC engine piston. The major dimension, it should go inside the engine bore diameter and what you call this piston diameter. They are very critical. So the tolerance are very rigorous, because otherwise leakage of, I'm an IC engine, I'm not an expert, I'm not going into that, because the piston diameter is going to be very crucial, very crucial. So you have to make pistons, the variation should be very less, variation. That's what here also we are telling. So we have, for example, the piston diameter is 50 plus or minus something 0.01 mm, 50. So we are having, so the variation is the mother of all the problems in as far as total quality management. So you know your standard procedure, you make as per the dimension, the variation should be very less. For example, we are making 10,000 pistons every year. All the pistons, no, the variation. That's for Six Sigma detailing. So Six Sigma we will go. So the variation, so as far as TQM is concerned, the variation should be minimum. The variation should be minimum. Variation is a waste actually. For example, if the piston size is varying by a number, then the piston, crude way I'm telling, the piston cannot go inside the cylinder. So variation is going to be the problem. So even a batsman, so the standard deviation is less means, so the average is 50.5, the deviation is very less. So the deviation is very less. The other batsman is, even though the average is high, his deviation is quite high, 7.9. So that means he's not very consistent. So that's what even in life is also very important. You have to be very consistent, sincerely, you have to be very sincere, consistent and sincere, you will come up in life. But of course, everybody cannot make money like Virat Kohli. That Virat Kohli, I know around 600 crores. Everybody cannot make. I know very well. You cannot make money, but money is. You will understand later at some stage. No, some money is required, but money is alone is not important. Money alone is not important. So you, as a person also, no, you have to be very consistent, and if you are very sincere, no, you will come up in that. Is very important. So same way, variation, TQM, when it comes to TQM, because one statistical quality control, we are going to see the variation should be minimum. If the high variation means that is wastage. If it is varying, whether it is, even if the piston diameter 50 mm means it will be 50 mm, even 49 mm, it will be loose. If 51 mm, so either side variation should not be there. So variation is a waste as far as, so you should know the procedure. You should know as per the dimension, and the variation should be minimum. So that is what Nigar was telling. He's right. Batsman B, because average is, but of course, average should not be very low. In the same case, if the for example, the batsman A is having 51, the batsman B is having 25, then standard deviation will not come into picture. Standard deviation will not, because the average, there is so much difference. Since the average is same, almost same, the standard deviation comes into picture. So Nigar was, now Charles says, yes, Oppo phone is a quality product. I am very thrilled, because what I thought, no, everybody will say no. But somebody says, because Oppo phone, it is made, because something is made in China, no? Something made in Japan means fine. Made in, if you are in India, something is made in USA, made in Japan means we say quality. Even Korea also we can say made in China. If something is made in China, I was expecting the answer no. But Charles says, so what he says is Oppo phone is a quality product provided it keeps performing its promised function. Very, very good, very good. But this is very ideal for a service company. But he says mobile Oppo phone, they have given all the features. They have given all the features, whatever features they have promised. Because I know very well, I am using for 1.5 years. 1.5 years, it is working fine, still no problem. Because normally, the life of the mobile phone will come for 3 years, already 1.5 years. It is working. There are no problem everywhere. All these things. So that is a, but what I done, what I thought is you will be having expensive mobile phones, and I thought you all will be insulting my mobile phone. But Charles Sanjay Raj has said yes, Oppo is a good phone. Player B should be considered. That's what we have discussed, because very nicely Charles has explained standard deviation. So he's very reliable, very, very good. Charles, nice Charles. So very reliable and will not score lower than the expected level. That is what, because when I am watching a test cricket match, I don't know about the player, because we all know about AB de Villiers. There are some good players. Sometimes we may not be knowing from some other country. So if we can make a, suppose if we can, because that is why television they are giving, and very nicely, Charles Raj very nicely, he is reliable, will not score lower than the expected level, because its standard deviation is less. Because the person with the standard deviation 7.9 will many ducks will be there. Because what I feel, no, we have to give that data. So how many ducks he have scored, how many centuries, because you know statistics in cricket player, they will go how many centuries, how many ducks also we should tell. Then also no, we can. So very quickly, I know next class will be going. Avito has said something. Yes, the phone is a quality product, given the average, because yes, because Avito as a customer, normally smartphone, it's around 7,000, 8,000, even if it is 10K, for him, no, the customer account cost comes into, cost is very important, price is very important. So he says it's a quality product. So thanks, Avito, for your Anirudh. Anirudh, I believe even though the Oppo phone performs the necessary function, it cannot be calibrated because it may have poor build quality. That is what I was expecting. Very good, Anirudh. Anirudh, that's it. Even though that's what, because poor build quality. I don't know what is build quality. Build quality. And there may be better built phones in the same price range. That's really good. That is really good. Because I make a purchase decision, because I was last year, no, it was during lockdown period. So very, very desperately, I went and purchased from the local. When they opened the stores, immediately I went and purchased, because I was forced, because before that I never had a smartphone. Very nice. This is a very nice thing, because same price range. He says same price range. With some other features possible. That means Oppo quality is not a good. It's not a good product. Not from individual customers. In general, if you take the same features, he says, Anirudh P says, we can have some other mobile phones in the same price range. I'm sorry, I'm going up to the next level, because somebody has interacted. Okay, that's all with me. So okay, so this subject is being supposed to be one of the easiest product, and a very dry subject, because nobody is willing to take this subject. I don't know why. Myself, only 3 people are willing to take. Of course, Vellore, it's a very different. Vellore students as well as faculty members, they are interested in taking. But as far as Chennai is concerned, no, we have 50 faculty members. Many of them, they say TQM is a very boring paper. I don't know. Anyway, I'll try to make it interesting. So the only thing is easy paper. Examination point of view, nothing. There's some case studies I'll give. Only thing is based on your reaction. Based on because syllabus is not okay compared with other subjects. Syllabus it's not that thing. The only thing is we have material, and only thing is if it is you show not from examination point of view. In this subjects, no, grades are not very important because this TQM may be useful if you are working in a core industry, because TQM total quality, because I'm going to tell later stages, I'm going to tell it's for all the people starting from the top management to the lowest person. Everybody should be aware of total quality management. So with this, I will stop for this class. I think I've exceeded. Next class you are going to have in another 5 minutes, because they have given some rules. You have to take class only for 40 minutes. I have exceeded today, so no problem, because we have been interacting, so no problem. So what they are telling is 2 days back we had a meeting. So what they said is don't take classes for more than 40 minutes.